Hey everybody, anyone is here, and today we will be checking out Survivor Squad. Really cool real-time shooter type, top-down map view, squad-based micromanagement zombie survivor game, I guess is the best way to put it. It was released on about November 8th, so about a week ago on Steam for $8.99, which is not a bad price. But before we talk about if the price is worth it, let's jump into the game. As I said, it's called Survivor Squad. It's a very, very generic name and more or less generic gameplay, which sounds like a bad thing at first, but it actually plays really, really well, and it's a really cool game. Before we jump into the game, we're going to look at the different modes it has. So the game claims, that's the word I was looking for, claims to have 4 modes. So you have campaign, death lab, survival, as well as a multiplayer mode. So right off the bat, you could consider campaign and survival pretty much the same thing. Campaign pretty much takes you through a storyline where you can have a conclusion to the game. You can also go back to past maps or worlds or levels, whatever you want to call it, that you have explored. You can go back into them, whereas survival is just pretty much moving forward, killing all the zombies, clearing all the levels, and just keep going until you die. So it's pretty much the same thing. I've been playing actually campaign like survival, but I probably should not do that. As I said, this is a top-down type of shooter, type of RTS type game. So let's continue on my last save point. So as you can see, this is the main menu map, whatever you want to say. All these blue dots here are actually levels that I have already cleared, and not only cleared, but have made safe. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. Just to give you a quick overview of the interface, this tells you how long you've been here. I've been playing for 10 days now. This is what my bank or my inventory is a bad word for it because you don't actually have this stuff when you're into the game. This is just your bank of supplies that you have left in your safe house. This little drop down right here is all things I've either crafted or have picked up that I could use during a level. And then you have this stuff right here, which is actually pretty cool. Right off the bat, it tells you what the different weather types of the game is. What the weather type for that specific level that you're going to go into. You also have this right here that allows you to skip a day. I haven't played long enough to really know what that's all about, but I'm sure there's something there. This also allows you to look at your captured nodes. So as you capture different nodes, I guess they're called, not levels, once you create it into a safe house and turn it blue, some of them can actually provide you different items. Now, as you can see, this is the main one that we start off with. All the other ones I have cleared have been pretty small nodes, and I'll show you exactly what that means in a little bit. So they don't really supply me with anything except old value. I get a little wood, little scrap, etc., etc. And I believe this is you get per day, and that's why you can actually sleep for a day if you need some more supplies. There's also a crafting menu, and the way the crafting works is actually pretty interesting. So you pick up these blueprints throughout the game in different places, you know, just like any other survival game. You have to rummage through all the desks and everything you can find to find items, and you find these blueprints. And then when you create these blueprints, you could click on it, and it tells you what you need, and if you have enough of them, you can craft it. So right now, I can't really craft. Well, I can craft a bondage, which really is a health deal. Helps heals 20 health points. And actually a padded armor. So you know what? We are going to build that. Let's see. We'll make 1 padded armor, and then we'll show you how to equip it. So over here shows you how many people you've had died. This is actually not one of my players. This is somebody we've met along the way in the storyline, and he died. We won't have to worry about him too much. So these are the different nodes, as I said. You'll see that there's blue ones, red ones, white ones, and what you can't see right now, but there's also gray ones. A blue one stands for a node that I have secured. So not only have I killed all the zombies in it, but I have also, quote unquote, secured it so I can go back here. This is actually really important. Reason being is after you actually defeat a node, you have to go back to your closest secured location so you could drop off your goods. Now, every jump you make uses up gas that you can see right here. So if, let's say, this was the only one I secured, every time I cleaned one up, I would have to go all the way back here. So let's say I didn't secure any of these guys. I beat this, I would have to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things stings of gas to get there, and then 6 stings of gas to get back. What I've found is that it's pretty easy to just secure locations as you go along and not have to worry about gas. But I'm still pretty early in the game, so I could be wrong about that. Next thing you see these white ones. What this white one means is that not only have I cleared the, I have cleared the node, but I have not secured it. So I can actually go back in there. There won't be any of the items I didn't get to pick up, and we'll talk about inventory management in a minute. There won't be any of the items I got to pick up, but I can go back in there and kill more zombies. I don't know what the point of that is for. If there's no more items left in there, I don't know why you'd want to go back in there. I don't know if maybe at some point it kind of forces you to go back in there. Because I read somewhere that if you don't secure them, they get overrun by zombies again. So that's worth looking at. If I wanted to secure this, I could just click it and click on build. Obviously, as you can see, it costs 1 scrap and 2 pieces of wood, which I do not have enough of, so I cannot actually go and build that. If I hit move there, we will just go back into there. Down here is just some helpful tips for the interface, which is actually really nice. I've spent this I spent a lot of time with this trying to figure everything out. What you'll notice is that the red nodes have 3 different sizes: small, medium, large, and you could probably guess, let's just get back there, which you can probably guess means the bigger the node, the harder the difficulty of that node is. Another thing you'll notice is these nodes have a little number next to it, and that number tells you how many, I guess, levels of infected there's going to be there. I guess that's pretty much the idea behind it. So let's jump into our next node, and I can explain what's going on as we go. So when you click on it, you bring into this loadout screen, and now we could change our loadout. So one thing you'll notice is I have these 2 new guns that I do not have equipped. So we are going to drop his gun, we are going to drop his gun, and these 2 guys are going to be set up with new guns. We'll also give this guy the new padded armor to get a little bit more protection, 15% damage reduction, which is nice. You can see here each guy has a couple item slots as well as 6 inventory slots. So you could have a knife, some type of peripheral. Right now I have a video camera on this guy and nothing else on the others. Your backpack, which I assume at some point you could upgrade. I'm only assuming. I don't know if that's actually true, but the fact that this has this extra room right here kind of leads me to suspect so. You also have a level up meter, which hopefully we'll be able to get to another level after this fight, assuming I don't kill everybody, and I could show you what that means. And then you also have these. These are bandages that restores 20 health. This is a med kit that holds 50 health. You'd think that you want to just equip everything. The problem is once you equip one of these things, this takes up 4 item slots, whereas this takes up 2 item slots. So you definitely don't want to go too crazy with equipping too much stuff, because then you won't have space to pick up items at the end of a level. So let's just equip. I think this looks good. I'm going to keep him with the med kit because he has a better gun and he has the because he has the padded armor, I'll give him that med kit. And you know what? We will give this guy another bandage. So let's move out and we will jump into our first world. So as you can see right off the bat, we are going to pull up. All of our guys come out. So movement on this is a little weird. So you want to select all your guys and be able to move as a troop. You can move around separately, which in some cases is very useful, especially when you have to complete an objective, which we actually have here. In the top right hand corner of the game, you'll see that I have this little heart pumping and then this marker right here. That means there is a zombie heart over there. Let's see if we can get this guy right here through the window. Nice. There's a zombie heart up here, and we have to disable this zombie heart or these zombies are just going to keep attacking us. So let's see. Okay, so that's where the zombie heart is. So we want to go straight into there right now. Get there as quick as possible. And this is where controlling only one guy comes into really useful. So we're going to take one guy, have him work on that while these guys are protecting the door. Great. So now, as you can see, oh man, I need to get these guys away from that acid. Get them away. Okay. Okay, we're out of the acid. So now, as you can see, that we got this heart cleared out. Now it gives us a list of how many zombies are left in the game. So one of the things I don't like about this game is what's happening right now. As I shoot, it tracks more zombies, and I could just stay in this room, and it will just continue. They'll just continue running at me. and I'm not in too much of a danger because of that. But we are almost done with this level. As you can see up here, I only have 2 zombies left, so we could see them as 2 X's. That happens, I believe, when they start making noises. Just like when you make noise, it attracts zombies. When they make noise, it allows you to see them a little better. Awesome. So now that we killed all the zombies, we can see we cleared the building. So let's get back inside and see what the second portion of one of these nodes is for. So after you clear all the zombies, what you want to do is get all the items that are left in the building. So this is when splitting up your team really becomes useful, because, let's just, oh, I'm zoomed out all the way, because it just takes so long to be able to actually clear these rooms. So if you hit shift, it shows you all the different points where things are. So let's have guys start clearing and searching these rooms. So it's a little tedious to search these rooms, and as you can see, let's turn on our backpack. As we pick up items, it starts to fill up our backpacks, and eventually, as this guy says, he has no room for a blueprint because he's holding a med kit. Now, he's pretty much at half health, so using a med kit here isn't that bad of an idea, so we're just going to use that on him. Now he's at full health, and he can pick up this new gun. Very cool. So let's just keep checking out these rooms, see what we could find here. Hopefully we can get some wood. Wood is very important for closing up, building out, and securing different levels or different nodes. And scrap is good for making weapons, as well as, well, mostly making weapons. And then your cloth over here. Oh, and we have another blueprint for armor, so let's just pick that up. And cloth is good for making health items. He can't fit that. Why can't he fit that? Oh, that's the wrong guy. That's who we want to pick that up. So we have, okay, so we have one more thing to search right here. There we go. We have cleared up, but now he's saying he can't pick that up. So let's grab this guy right here and pick that up, because he should not actually have the room. So we're going to actually, oh yeah, he did have the room. So as you can see, inventory management is very, very important here. There's going to be a lot of times where you clear a level and you will not be able to pick up everything. Luckily, this was a smaller level, so we were able to pick up everything. So there's one piece of wood on the floor. Let's just pick that up in his last inventory spot, and we have everything. Great. So let's get out of here. We want to leave. And now, as you can see, the first thing you're going to notice is we are getting some experience. It shows us what we scavenged and how we did there. As you can see, we did not level up, but I could still show you up the level up screen. So we go into here. Every time you level up, you get a talent point. And depending on what level you are, it seems you can get whatever is in that level or below. And it seems, from what I've noticed, every item counts, only takes 1 talent point. And there's some really cool stuff: ground control, backup, samurai. Then you can get sturdy, which gives you bonus health. Sharpshooter, which is my favorite. He's better at shooting, which allows him to aim better and do more damage. Eagle Eye is also actually a really good one. It allows you to see further, which is nice to have at least one of your guys to have. And then there's some level 5 stuff, which I have not seen yet. So that is pretty much the level up, and this goes for every guy. You could bank talent points, but I don't think there's really a reason to. So now, as you can see, this is where we are. We cleared this, but this is gray. It's telling us that we want to pick secured return location. So now we have to go back to our closest return location, drop off our items, and it's saved, auto-saved, always nice. We shows you up here, this is cleared, and now we can secure this if we want to. Since it looks like we're going to be branching off this way, I think it might be a good idea to secure it. It's going to cost us 2 scrap and 3 wood, which is going to take up all of our scrap and most of our wood. Before we do that, let's take a look at this. So we picked up a new gun. We don't have nearly enough stuff to build that yet, and we don't have enough stuff to build another Creedy, which is that upgraded gun I have. Thick armor, which we want to start using soon. This is 30% protection, which is nice. We still don't have enough for that. So let's get out of here. We're just going to build that. And as you can see, this little 0 next to it shows us how many zombies are left in here. I think the 4 actually shows us what it can actually build for us. So let's just go into, is it this? Capture nodes. And maybe not, because this actually shows it doesn't build us anything. So I'm not sure what that little 4 is there. Or no, I'm sorry. That probably means all of our 4 survivors are there. No, because our survivors here. I'm not sure. That 4 is probably what means our survivors are. So we're going to go into here. Now, this is a medium-sized node with a danger level of 3, which is going to be quite tough, I believe. So we're going to drop a med kit on here, and we're going to give each one of these guys healing. We might actually use that straight away and give this guy another bandage because he was pretty wounded, and he's already a level 3 with sharpshooter and ground control, so we don't want him to die off. So now that we have our guys all equipped up, let's jump into another one. So besides the little hearts that we had to disable last time, there's also a couple other things that you might find. So we have a heart here again, so we're going to want to find it. Whoa! So our heart is up here, so this is the way we're going to go right off the bat. I have found circling around the building first is probably your best bet. Now, the problem is... Oh, that guy was... Wow, that was a big one. The problem is, until you actually defeat that heart, you will not... Oh, man, that's bitter. You will not be able to clear the floor, because as you can see, there is nothing there that shows me how many zombies are left. And that's because I cannot clear the zombies until I get rid of that heart, because he's just going to keep respawning them. So as you can see, there's really no other way for us to get around there. Let's kill that guy. Oh, kill him. There's no other way for us to get around there, so we are going to have to just go straight up through here. Oh, okay, we need to get the hell out of here. Okay. Okay, so we're starting to take a lot of damage. We need to hurry up and get to that heart. So let's get in here. We got a jumper. Get around. Oh, no, we got to go this way. Let's kill him. Oh, man, we are taking some heavy damage. Oh, and there's... I don't know what that means, but that can't be good. Okay, so that guy's going to start doing that while we clear this. Okay, great. So now the heart is cleared. Let's bring this by over here. And now we have 88 zombies. I don't know. I actually don't know what that timer right there means, but I'm thinking it's probably not good. So let's get out of this building before that timer goes off. Oh, this is locked?
Got it. Moving.
Oh, maybe that timer means we're going to be trapped in here for this amount of time. Can you get out of here? No, we can't. So I guess we have to wait for this timer to come off.
Got it.
Let's get him back over here. Wait for this timer to go down because it does not look to be like any more zombies in here. And we only have about 8 seconds left. And then once this timer goes down, we should be able to leave the room, I assume. Let's see. 1 more second and... Oh, no. Wow, we took a lot of damage there. Okay, so let's open up our backpacks. We need to drop this on the floor. And we're going to have, I guess, Tim pick it up. Tim needs that health bad. He's going to use that. He's going to use that. And he's going to use that. So I guess that was going to be a blown up. I don't know why we can't get out of here. Okay, so now we can. I guess it had something to do with that timing that was going off. But it's okay. So we still have 74 more zombies to go. But we have taken out the heart. So it should be a little bit easier to start clearing things out. And like I said before, the easiest thing to do I've found is to go around, clear the outside of these buildings before getting trapped into it. Okay, so we need to get out of this. Oh, there's another guy there. We need to keep. So we found another hidden door. I'm not sure where that is. Oh, there's another guy right there. And as you can see, they will auto-aim and auto-fire. Oh, man, we need to get out of this. Oh, dip. Okay, these guys need to be helped. Okay, so we've lost somebody. Oh, we need to get out. Oh, okay. There's a good chance we're going to die here. Oh, is our guy okay? No, our guy is definitely dead. We're going to pick up his gun. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to pick up his gun. Oh, no, he's still alive. No, he's dead. Yeah, okay. So we're going to have to pick up his gun and keep on moving. So we have lost somebody. He actually doesn't have a gun. So let's drop this. Pick up. We must have picked up a new survivor somewhere, and I did not notice because we've lost 2 guys. Yeah. Do we want to pick up his knife? Yeah, we will pick up his knife also. He has not picked up... Oh, there's another Creedy here. Oh, yeah, this is the one we don't want. So we're going to drop that, pick up the Creedy. And now we should have a better gun. We do. And we still have 50 zombies left on this. So we are going to try to... You know what? We might as well clear them out because we see some zombies in there. I was hoping not to die so quickly, but I guess it happens. So, kill him. Alright, so we have another clear building, but obviously there is quite a few more buildings. And you know what? This guy, he's going to pick up that knife since he does not have one right now. Pick it up. There you go. And let's get him back together with the rest of this troop. And it looks like most of the things are over there. Yeah, because this is the end of the map. So let's start working our way back. Unfortunately, I don't know where that other guy died. So I'm not going to be able to retrieve his supplies. Because when a unit dies, you actually can retrieve the supplies, which is actually really nice. Another thing that it doesn't look like we will have in this level is there's a little, I don't want to say secrets, but you'll have areas. Oh, wow. That guy just came up right behind us. You will have areas where you'll find locked doors. And the only way to open those locked doors is if you find a button that unlocks them. On top of that, you also have alarms. So sometimes you'll enter a building and it will set off an alarm. And when that alarm gets set off, is this? Yeah, that's the end of this floor. So it must be below us. When the alarm gets set off, just like with the heart, you do not, whenever you kill zombies, it does not actually clear them off your list of zombies to kill. What you will end up having to do is shut off the alarm before actually killing zombies clears anything out. So let's see if we can, oh, stop it. Oh, whoa! Okay, we have another guy that's dead. Oh, man, this is... Oh, get out of the way. Oh. Okay. Man, that was really, really bad. Yeah. Did he have anything good? No. Okay, so we're down to 2 guys. We went in here with 4. Oh. And we've lost, actually 3, because we picked up somebody on along the way that I have not noticed. As you can see, there's different types of zombies. Some of them are really fast, called jumpers. Some of them shoot acid at you. Oh, no. This might be the end of me. And yes, mission failed. We died. So, the one major difference between this mode and survivor mode is with this mode, when we leave the area, we'll actually have the option of continuing from our last save. So basically, we continued from where we started before we started in there. And as you can see, it's now soft terrain with good visibility. And we are back where we started. We have all 4 of the guys. I don't know if I can actually see that, but I assure you, we still have all 4 of our guys. So that is pretty much the survival campaign mode in a nutshell. What I wanted to do is, let's jump out of here, and we'll check out some of the other... Can I not start a new game of Death Lab? Does not seem to allow me to start a new game of Death Lab. So basically the way the Death Lab works is you start off with 20 points in each item, and you assign your 4 guys weapons based on those 20 points until you waste out of all points. And as you can see, you have access to every weapon, and each one costs a different amount of points. I'm not sure what else to call it. Once you have your guys all equipped up how you want them, you move out, and now you start going pretty much... As you can see right here, you pretty much start going lab by lab in a horde mode. And what you have to do is you have about X amount of time to find your way out of here. Oh, I don't have my guns. Oh, this is going to be a quick one. I did not have my guns equipped. So we got to find our way out of here before we die. And it's just pretty much a zombie horde. I mean, it's a very straightforward gameplay. The only issue I have with this gameplay is that, this game mode, I should say, is I actually got stuck in the last time I played it, and it seemed like a glitch. I just stopped being able to move. I wasn't dead. I didn't clear anything. It just stopped allowing me to move. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. So we have found Lab 2. Let's pick up this med kit. Who needs it the most? We'll have him pick up the med kit, I guess. Let's pick him.
Got it.
And he's got the med kit. And I guess there's no items per se, so you can't hold it. You just pick it up and go along. So, as you can see, it's your very straightforward... Oh, come on. Zombie horde type game. And it's actually really, really fun. The only thing about this that takes away a little bit of the fun of it is you don't actually have to aim. As you can see, as they get closer, they'll just shoot at whoever they can. Whoever's nearest to them. What's nice about the aiming, though, is you can aim at people who aren't in your field of vision. So if you see somebody coming, you can face that way, and you'll just start shooting at them. Okay, so we need to get the hell out of here, and quick. And I'm already gonna... Well, no, I guess I'm not gonna lose anybody. But let's keep going. Okay, we hit a dead end. This is not the right way. And the problem with dead ends are we are gonna get accosted by all these things. Now, let's try using one of our different abilities. So we got this. I'm not sure what this does. Try to use it. Oh, I'm not really sure what that's doing here. I'm really not 100% sure. So let's turn that off for a second. Right? We turned it off? Yeah. Okay. So let's get these guys out of here. Because the longer you just stand in one place, they are just going to keep coming and coming. And as I said before, you have a timer. Okay, so we have found Lab 3. We are probably going to have to kill all these guys before we could secure this. Oh, there we go. Who needs a head kit? Okay, so Robert definitely needs this med kit here. Because he got messed up. And okay, so now it's on lab number 3. And again, this is pretty much it. You just keep running through this until you die or get as far as you can. It's pretty much a score attack type game. Who needs that? This guy definitely needs that. So we're going to run him over there. Pick up that health. He's probably going to wind up dying because of it. Oh, it's getting out of this acid. Oh, man. This is the one thing I don't like. And it's not really this game's fault. It's really how real-time strategies work. But actually controlling these guys can be a huge pain in the ass sometimes. We've already lost one guy. Robert, even though he used a med kit before, didn't help. Okay, so this is a dead end. So this is not going to help us. So I guess we're going to have to work our way down. Okay, and here we are. This is the same bug that I had last time. I cannot move any of these guys, unfortunately. No, see? They're not moving. So that's pretty much the end of survival mode. I'm sorry. That was not survival mode. See, you know what? This whole thing is crashed. I cannot even quit out of that. So let me restart this game, and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. And again, I had to actually restart the game in order to get back in here. I don't know what it is about Death Lab, and that was the mode we were playing a minute ago. I don't know what it is about Death Lab, but this is the second time I played it, and it's the second time I got that same glitch where I got stuck. So there must be a pretty bad bug within Death Lab. I'm not going to show you guys survival, just because, again, it's the same thing as campaign mode, except you don't have to worry about securing bases or any of that stuff. You just go node to node, killing things. That's pretty much the gist of it. The fourth mode that it has is multiplayer, and the idea behind multiplayer sounds really, really cool. So basically, the way it's supposed to work is you have a 1v1, you versus another player, and you could either be a survivor, where you have a group of 4 survivors, or you could be the infected, where you're actually the zombie. You're actually the zombies, and you're spawning them to kill the infected. Unfortunately, I cannot find a match to play. No matter what mode I pick, if I pick infected, searching for opponents, never happens. If I pick play as any, searching for opponents, never happens. And it does say something about forwarding port 556 UDP. I don't know if that's to join a match or to host a match. If that is to join a match, it's probably a really bad way of doing it. Sounds like a really cool idea, the multiplayer mode, but doesn't work. So, as I said, this game has been available on Steam since November 8th, so it's been out about a week now. About a week now. It's $8.99, which honestly I think is a fair price for this game. It's a lot of fun. I know myself, I am going to be playing a lot more of this, and that's not something that always happens when I check out a game. I usually check out the game, play it for a little bit, and that's the end of it. I probably won't be doing a series on this because this doesn't seem like the type of game that will LP nicely. Well, some people might, not for me personally, but as playing the game, I definitely like it. I'll definitely continue playing it. For $8.99, it's not a bad price at all. I would love it if it was a little cheaper, but it's definitely in that sweet spot of price where if you can even get just a few hours of gameplay out of this, $8.99 is well worth it. If you can actually play through a whole campaign to its conclusion, $8.99 is 100% worth it. So, that's Survivor Squad. It's a top-down RTS type game available on Steam for $8.99. I'd say if you're a fan of the genre, it's definitely worth the price of admission. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. It really does help me a lot. And subscribe to see me check out more games. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.